Hey everybody, HomeSliceHenry here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at one of the best core breakers for the new Season 12 meta, Shadow Abomasnow. Now, Shadow Abomasnow saw a ton of use in previous seasons, but over the last few has kind of fallen out of use. However, with the new Season 12 meta being absolutely overrun by Altaria and Lanturn cores, Shadow Abomasnow is now more powerful than ever. I ran it with Sableye and Runerigus, and had some incredibly positive sets. So without further ado, let's hop into the matches and check out Shadow Abomasnow in action in the Great League. Great lead in the first match, Shadow Abomasnow into Azumarill, and as you may notice, this Azumarill is not switching out, which means they're probably weak to Abomasnow somewhere in the back. Energy Ball gets a shield, and since they shielded, I'm perfectly fine with matching shields. To be honest, people haven't really used Abomasnow for quite a few seasons, so a lot of teams are just not preparing for it, so you'll run into teams that are double or even triple weak to Abomasnow. Second Energy Ball gets the second shield, and you know what? I'm perfectly fine with going shields down. This way, I keep Abomasnow very healthy. My opponent brings in Bastiodon. I'm going to bank an Energy Ball and bring in Runerigus. Runerigus does have an incredibly nice matchup versus Bastiodon. I'm going to fire off the Sand Tomb to get the debuff, and one Sand Tomb plus a Shadow Ball should be close enough to taking it out. They fire off the Flamethrower. That's perfectly fine. Runerigus absolutely dominates in this matchup. I'm going to fire off the Shadow Ball. Since they're debuffed, this is going to get them very low, and I should be able to farm down here. They reach one final move, but that is perfectly fine, as I'm going to be able to tank it and farm down. If they bring in Azu, I'm going to snipe with the Energy Ball on Shadow Abomasnow. This should basically take out the Azu. What do they have in the back? We take down the Azu, it's Altaria, and that will be game over. Shadow Abomasnow, Weather Ball, taking down the Altaria, and that is a good game. Hopping into the next match, leading Shadow Abomasnow into Altaria. You absolutely love to see it. Opponent is going to save switch into Medicham, which will be immediately countered by Sableye. This is a dominating matchup for Sableye. They're going to fire off the Ice Punch. I tank it no problem. I'm going to farm up 6 Shadow Claws and fire off the Foul Play on the CMP tie. This way, I make them make the first shielding decision of the match. They decide to commit a shield, so now I'm perfectly fine to commit a shield back. I'm going to again farm up 6 Shadow Claws because I do know that I win CMP over Medicham, and now I have the back-to-back moves. Do they want to give up the final shield here? They do not, and they get taken out. In the back, they have Lanturn, and Shadow Abomasnow is about to go off. I aggressive switch into the Abomasnow, fire off the Energy Ball. Energy Ball does get the shield. Abomasnow does resist everything that Lanturn throws. I'm going to let it go. They go for the Thunderbolt. That does quite a bit of damage, but Abomasnow is able to tank it and reach the Energy Ball. This Energy Ball is going to do massive damage onto the Lanturn, taking it out. All they have left is the Altaria, but I can very easily get rid of it. I have the return banked on Sableye. That's going to do a ton of damage to the Altaria, and from here I can just bring in Runerigus and Shadow Claw all the way down. They're going to be able to reach a move, but it doesn't matter what they throw. I tank whatever they throw. Runerigus able to farm down and clutch the win. Hopping into the next match, leading Shadow Abomasnow into Umbreon. Very nice to catch the Umbreon on the lead, considering I have 2 ghost types in the back. And typically, with how teams are structured, if someone's leading a dark type, they're often weak to ghost somewhere in the back. I fire off the Weather Ball. That's going to do a solid chunk of damage. Umbreon does have back-to-back foul plays here. I'm going to let the first move through. They decide to go for the Psychic, as that will do slightly more damage than a foul play. I'm going to return fire with the Energy Ball. Energy Ball gets the Umbreon very low. And at this point, I'm perfectly fine with just letting the Abomasnow go and getting farm on Sableye. I bring in Sableye, going for the farm down. They don't want to let that happen, and they switch in Galvantula. But honestly, with an energy lead, Sableye will put in a ton of work against Galv. I'm able to grab a shield, and I tank whatever they throw here. So I'm going to let this go. Doesn't matter what they throw. They go for the discharge. I will be able to tank it and reach a second move before they're able to take me out. Now they have a tough choice. Do they want to give up the final shield? They do not. Down goes Galv. In the back, they have Nidoqueen, and Runerigus should be able to finish this game for me. I'm not shielding the first move. Earth Power does not one-shot. and that's a very good thing I didn't shield, because they go for the Poison Fang bait. They go for the catch onto Umbreon. I'm able to force a simultaneous KO with the Abomasnow, and now Runerigus is set to close out this match. Sand Tomb bait gets the shield, Shadow Ball gets the knockout, and that is a good game. Tough lead in the next match, Shadow Abomasnow into Medicham. I will immediately save switch into Sableye. They stay in for a little bit and then bring in Altaria. This matchup is flippable if I'm able to land a return. I build up to the return, going for the foul play bait, but my opponent calls the bait. That is really unfortunate. I'm going to be able to reach a second foul play, and this should be grabbing a shield because my opponent is more than likely going to want to try and keep switch advantage. I'm going to farm up. They are very close to the back-to-back sky attacks. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to shield, try and make it to the foul play, but I fall just short. That is quite unfortunate. At this point, all I can really do is just go for an aggressive farm with the Shadow Abomasnow, and then hope that Runerigus is going to be able to clutch in the endgame. In comes Runerigus. In the back, they have Swampert, and that is incredibly unfortunate, because they are double weak to Abomasnow in the back, but unfortunately, my Abomasnow is switch locked onto their Medicham. I'm going to fire off the Sand Tomb. They're not going to shield it, and they're going to fire off another Hydro Cannon. I have debuffed them. I think my only chance is to try and go for an incredibly aggressive farm down with the Abomasnow, but this is still going to be very, very difficult, as that Medicham is very healthy. I'm going to commit the shield, and it is the Sludge Wave. That's huge. Abomasnow able to farm down, and they bring back in the Medicham. I'm going straight for the Energy Ball. This will do big damage if it lands, which it does, and I'm going to fire off the Weather Ball. At this point, they have to shield this, and I just have to try and make it to one more Weather Ball. Abomasnow is not going to be able to get there. Medicham takes me out with a Psychic, and we lose a close game. Hopping into the next match, picking up a great lead, Shadow Abomasnow into Lanturn. Opponent in a tough spot here. They're going to save switch into Stunfisk. I'm going to farm up, switch, and catch the Rock Slide onto my Runerigus. Let's go. Runerigus does comfortably live both the Rock Slide and an Earthquake, so I'm in a pretty nice spot here. I'm going to farm up and fire off the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is not enough to KO. They will be able to reach the Earthquake, but honestly, that's fine. I'm just going to let this go. And then, if I'm not able to farm them down before they reach the Rock Slide, which unfortunately I'm not able to do, I'm just going to fire off the Sand Tomb to guarantee the KO. This way, I limit the farm for whatever they have in the back, which is Trevenant, another opponent core broken by Abomasnow, and that is a good game. Tough lead in the next match, Shadow Abomasnow into another Medicham. This time, I decide to save switch into Runerigus. My opponent farms some energy and then brings in Swampert. But since they were slow on the switch, I believe I can probably try and flip this. I'm able to land a Shadow Ball, which is big, and now I'm just going to double shield, Sand Tomb, and farm all the way down. Because so long as I can get switch advantage, if I get the Medicham aligned onto my Sableye, I should be in a very nice spot here. I am able to get the shield with the Sand Tomb, so I'm going to commit my final shield, Shadow Claw all the way down, and just like that, I have taken switch advantage. In the back, they have Skarmory, and I'm looking very good to win this match. I fire off the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does a massive amount of damage. Skarmory farming up, and they're going to fire off a move just before I'm able to reach my Shadow Ball. Skarmory fires off the Sky Attack. Runerigus able to hang on and reach a last-second Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball gets the shield from the Skarmory. Now I can just bring in the Abomasnow to soak energy from the Skarmory, and Sableye is going to be able to win me this game. They fire off the Sky Attack. Big damage, taking out the Abomasnow, but there's just nothing Medicham can do against this Sableye. Medicham fires off the Psychic and concedes the match. Great lead in the next match, Shadow Abomasnow into Zweilous, and man, that is an incredibly cool shiny. Zweilous actually decides to stay in. Could they be weak in the back? They save switch into Medicham, and Medicham will again be met with Sableye. Medicham, not the safest switch ever, as Medicham is in an absolute world of hurt going up against the Sableye. This should only be a power-up punch, so I'm going to let this go, farm up as much energy as possible, and then I'm actually going to undercharge the foul play. The reason being, I want to try and limit the amount of farm that Zweilous can get. So I undercharge, take some extra boosted counters, so this way, Zweilous is not going to get a massive energy lead. I fire off the return, big damage onto the Zweilous. Zweilous able to farm down. I'm going to bring in Shadow Abomasnow and go for the farm down. I am going to be committing the shield. Body Slam would do a solid chunk of damage. In the back, they have Lanturn. Yet another opponent core broken by Abomasnow. Energy Ball, able to land, and that is a good game. Hopping into the next match, we need Shadow Abomasnow into Mandibuzz, a pretty nice lead. And what do you know, the opponent is staying in. Could it be possible that yet another opponent is core broken by Shadow Abomasnow? Weather Ball gets the shield. They're going to fire back with the Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is a pretty bad move, so I'm going to be able to tank that even though it's super effective. And I'm going to be able to outpace and fire off a second Weather Ball. This is not going to be enough to KO, but it will be getting that Mandibuzz quite low. Mandibuzz is going to fire off another Aerial Ace. I'm going to farm up, and if I can't kill in 6 Powder Snows, I'm going to try and catch the Aerial Ace. So I farm up, I get them low, and I'm able to make the catch onto Sableye. Let's go. I'm hoping that they're going to be weak to Ghost in the back with a Dark lead. But for some reason, they have another Dark type. They have Umbreon, and that is not great for me whatsoever. The good news is that I have a ton of energy on my Shadow Abomasnow. I tank a move, and I'm going to fire off the return. Return is going to do some valuable chip damage onto the Umbreon. Umbreon does not want to get hit with any extra moves, and they're going to empty their energy. This is honestly perfect. I've gotten the Umbreon low, I need to wait my timer, bring in Abomasnow, and hope that 2 Weather Balls is going to be enough to KO. I bring in the Abomasnow, firing off the first Weather Ball. This is going to do some nice damage onto the Umbreon, and I'm going for Weather Ball number 2. This is going to be really close. Is this enough to KO? It's not. Aggressive switch into Runerigus. I Shadow Claw down. In the back, it's Shadow Venusaur. Venusaur does outpace me here to 2 Shadow Balls, so I'm going to go for the bait. Sandtomb gets the shield, and I think that means we should be able to win this game, because now we should be able to outpace them. They're going to try and reach a second Frenzy Plant. They can't get there. Shadow Ball will be taken down the Venusaur. Looks like the opponent may have closed their app, and that is a good game. Hopping into the final match, sending Shadow Abomasnow into Drapion. Drapion is a definite core breaker for the team, but I'm going to stay in with Shadow Abomasnow. The very nice thing about the Shadow bonus is that it makes Weather Balls hit very hard. First one, able to land, and the Drapion is already approaching the red health. I'm going to call that it's only a crunch here, which it is, and I'm going to be able to reach Weather Ball number 2. This will take out the Drapion. Weather Ball does get shielded. Drapion is going to save switch into Medicham, and I'm going to respond with Sableye. A lot of Medicham save switches today, so having Ghost types in the back proved to be very, very helpful. Medicham fires off the Psychic. I'm going to build up to the back-to-back foul plays and fire off the first. This will be getting the Medicham quite low, and I'm able to Shadow Claw down. They bring in the Drapion, and I'm going to go for the extra Shadow Claw here. After this, they're not going to have a ton of residual energy, so I'm going to farm up till I'm just short of the back-to-back moves and fire off the Foul Play. Foul Play is going to take out the Drapion. In the back, they have Galarian Stunfisk. I farm up, and I fire off the Foul Play on the CMP tie. That's massive, because that prevents them from farming up extra energy versus my Sableye. I'm just going to let the Sableye go and trust in Runerigus to win me this game. In comes Runerigus. Runerigus in a fantastic spot here. I tank an Earthquake. We've already seen this. I'm going to let it go. They go for a Rock Slide bait, and we are in an even better spot here. I'm going to fire off the Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball gets them low. I'm going to farm up, switch into Abomasnow. They're not going to be able to farm down, and they're forced to burn energy. Rock Slide takes out the Abomasnow, but I have the Sandtomb loaded. Sandtomb will take down the Stunfisk and clutch the win. All in all, Shadow Abomasnow feels like an incredibly powerful pick for the Season 12 meta. I would highly recommend it, even if you don't necessarily want to use this team. Try out Shadow Abomasnow, because with the amount of teams being double or triple weak to it, it can be incredibly powerful and help you get a lot of wins. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And a special thank you, as always, to our members here on YouTube. The support you guys provide is absolutely incredible. So thank you guys oh so very much. And until next time, I've been HomeSliceHenry.